Hi, am I speaking? I'll talk in just a sec. I just thought to send a Discord message out. Hello. Oh, the waves. And Discord. That does make me want to sing the you know, the living, why am I forgetting the name of the Living Two Stone song, you know, like, Discord, I'm howling at the moon, and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon, Discord, whatever did we do to make you take the world away? That's what, sorry, that's just what that made me think of when I was sending Discord messages. But yes, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I don't know that one, really. It's a good song. Good timing from me. Yo! Yo! Oh, hold on, sorry. That actually the person in the queue who was first, I just forgot to do the next command yesterday. So you're actually number 1 in the queue. Yeah, see, we got that person in yesterday. So we good. Hi everyone, sorry that I'm late. I had a long night yesterday. And gosh, woke up like half an hour before I was supposed to go live and went, because I had some things I needed to do. But I'm here now. We're good. It's fine. It's great. We got him. Yeah, today we're going to be doing another test chamber stream. I know I don't usually do them on Saturdays, but this week, because I had to babysit Chadcat on Thursday, I'm doing another one today. Does that yo? Here, let me just link that right here. Short circuit. Cool. I will pick that up in preparation for when I stop stalling. I have to stall until we get to at least like 4.5 minutes because, you know, I just gotta wait for the intro music to run down and finish doing all the things, and then I can feel like an accomplished streamer who actually has like an intro period instead of just, you know, going straight into it. But I hope everyone's day is going well. My day has been very short, but has been going decently well thus far. I ate like a fruit bar thing. That was fun. I like fruit. I like bars. I like eating things. Good words. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water right here. Gotta stay hydrated, chat. Remember to drink water yourselves. But because I drink so much water while I'm streaming, and then like no water other than that. Unless I'm at work. I do drink water at work, which is good. And there we are. Alright, so there's that. Let me go ahead and switch the scene in 3, 2, 1, and pop! So I've definitely stalled enough. Yeah, portal music. I will say I'm currently waiting for some headache meds to kick in, so you know, if I don't have thoughts at first, I blame it on that. Alright, but short circuit. Looks cool. Looks interesting. I like this little thumbnail. I like the font for the words, and also like all the windows and stuff. It's just, I'm intrigued and interested and excited to see what it's got in store for me. Wow. Wow. What a place to be. What? Alright, let's see what we've got. We've got death water, we've got funnels, we've got death lasers, aerial faith plates, and cube drops. Nice. My favorite bush! Oh, it's not moving though. My favorite bush usually moves. It's okay that this one isn't moving, because it is still my favorite bush. But, aw man. Aw man. Ooh. This song is kind of a vibe. Let's take a look at what we've got. Got this little angled panel section. Not sure if it's like meant to do anything, but it's interesting. It's cool. Oh, it's decorative. Ladder? There's a ladder. I can climb up the ladder. Hold on, this is the greatest day of my existence. Climbing up ladders? This is peak Portal 2 gameplay. Like, this is the dream. This is everything that I've wanted from everything. Oh my gosh, ladder, 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 ladder. You can go up the ladder and down the ladder, and up the ladder and down the ladder, and up the ladder and down the ladder. Oh my gosh. I'm sure it's supposed to be used for something. Or maybe it is just decorative, but the existence of this ladder brings me great joy. There's a companion cube over there. It looks like it's just trapped and I probably won't be able to gain access to it. But there's a companion cube there. It's friends, maybe when I start heading towards the exit, I'll have some time to stop in and say hi. Or maybe I will need it because it looks like I'll need a block to get up there. I know, future Quimby problems. I should really look at the rest of the chamber now, huh? Oh my gosh, there's a tree behind that. That's fun, that's neat. Alright, so there's an emancipation grill over here. I assume that the whole puzzle is going to be about getting a cube over, like, this gap, kinda. I get that feeling. This is fun. I'm like gonna look at this a lot. Does this just... Huh! There's an up section. There's an up section. I was not expecting the up section. There's an up section. I want to explore all of my options before making any drastic action. So there's definitely stairs across here, but it does look like a cube can get dropped through. Oh no, there's a little square of death water here. Can I fall into this square of death water? Hold up. Can I fall into this? No, I cannot. I cannot fall into the death water. It's okay, I can't fall into the death water. Okay, so there's a little cube everything there. Fun times. There's also a button that starts up a funnel, which is a fun news. I get it, cause it's fun, cause it's a funnel. I wonder if I can get into the area with the tree. I kind of doubt that I'll be able to, but it would be fun for sure. Puzzles go burr. They surely do, Alpha. They surely do. Whee! Okay. Let's just see what we've got here. We've got a little light source. Sorry, yes, I am going to inspect every piece of this room because I'm just like that. I just like to look at all of the details. I like these half and half panels. It's a really interesting look. This looks like it's actually a button, is what's telling me. Is I put something here and it acts as a button. This is also a button. It drops a cube. The cube has been dropped. Can I see it? Oh, it's not a cube, it's a sphere. Interesting. Big fan of that. Big fan. Big fan. My mother wants me to go outside. Why? Oh wait, no, probably she wants you to touch grass. Touching grass is generally advised, so I don't know, man, maybe seems legit or something, I guess. Okay, so first thought, portable surface here, portable surface on the other side of this thing of over there, and maybe I send it through in the funnel and it comes up here. And then I put the sphere in here. That's like my first thought. She wants me to go get food for my siblings. Oh. Do that's something that's also probably important. You know. Food moment. Okay. Something that I would like to see and test out and experiment with is I would like to... Did the sphere roll into the death water? I think the sphere rolled into the death water. Oh, see ya? Yep, see ya. Farewell. Fare thee well, brave soldier. Hold up. Can I do a little bit of portaling? Can I do a bit of portaling, please? Oh my gosh, can I shoot a portal on this panel, please? Can I not shoot a portal on the panel? Is it illegal? Can I... Oh my goodness gracious me. Is that little square blocking it off? Oh my goodness. It is illegal, yes, but why? But why would it be illegal? Why would you do this to me personally? Why would you attack me personally like that? This is so sad. This is so sad and unfortunate. I can't believe that I have been personally attacked like this. Oh no. Oh no. Actually said never mind. Yay! Will this fit through the bars? Yeah, I figured it wouldn't. I figured it wouldn't. Physics. Portal in the floor can only be shot while being in line. That's cruel. That's mean. How dare you? That's mean. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me personally? I can't believe this. This is the worst day of my entire life. Let's set this back on again, and it's gonna roll immediately off, yes, but like, you know, let's just set it there and see what I can see from here. Okay, so that, I don't know if that'll really do anything, but it's an option. Frogs will annihilate your sadness. Here, let me reject that one so you can do frogs instead. Let me send that back. Okay, so what I really want is to somehow have a portal here and a portal there. What? Or I could do that instead. That also works. That certainly did also work. Did it die somehow? It landed on the button! Yeah, okay, bring frogs. There we go. Alright, it's frog time. Here, let me grab some tunes to listen to while we do frogs. Alright. I just need a second to type. And then it will be frog time. I can type. Okay. Frogs are brought to you today by Lapolo B, aka Alpha. And ready? Frogs. Wait, no, that's the frog that ends the slideshow. No. Just give more frogs, please. Yes, there we are. What she said, actually, let's go get frog. Oh, okay. So I thought you were saying, like, did I say it? No. Okay. But yeah, good luck. Frog! I'm gonna look at some frogs in your absence. It keeps giving me short slideshow, you know? Like, it keeps doing, like, only 1 or 2 frogs before the frog that ends it. And I'm not a big fan of that. I want more frogs than that. I want to see all my little friends. All my little guys. All my little buddies. Look at them, they're so cute. Chat, I love frogs. Someone asked what they should paint yesterday, and I said they should paint a frog, and they ended up deciding to go with the butterfly, but I think that the frog would have been the better option. They're just so friend-shaped. You know, they're just really shaped, though. Wow. Okay, that's probably enough frogs. Alright. Hey, thanks again for the frogs. That was a lovely little interlude. We will get back to the game. Alright, turn off intro music. And we're back. And then this music is immediately just so much more focused and intense. Okay, so I can drop the sphere onto here using that thing, but then it will not go well for me. What if I just want it to go well, huh? Here, let's do something silly. It's still gonna be illegal to shoot that portal, huh? Yeah. I think this is an gonna have to use the quick save that I just made situation. I just want to see what would happen if I jumped down. You know? I just want to experiment. Alright, okay. Let's get back to it. Let's try instead... No, wait, no. Alright, it's... The cube has gone somewhere again. Hold up. Not cube, sphere. The sphere has done that thing that it does, where it does not cooperate properly. Okay. Hello, friend sphere. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Sphere. No, sphere with an F is a simple weighted cube entitled to be sphere. This is an actual sphere. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how perfect that is. I cannot believe how perfect that is. That is a little bit alarming how perfect that is. Like, wow. What happens? There's death water underneath there. Huh. Let's see. I like this. I like this. But if I drop it, then it's going to cause some problems for myself. Unless... Oh, unless it won't. Like, I mean, I need to get over there now, which is a bit unfortunate, but, Hi, Nan. Hello. This map looks familiar. Not to me, but I'm sure it does to you. I'm currently trying to figure out what to do with our friend little sphere over here. Okay. Let's chat, I think, about what I'm doing and what my end goal is. I've reached that point where, you know, I've looked at the elements and now it's a time to get down to business to defeat the Huns. So, I have a sphere dropper, over... Wait, can I walk on this? I can! I can walk on this. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Not that it's, like, particularly useful for me, but I can walk on it. Wait, unless... Okay, could I set things up such that I send the sphere over onto that, it starts going, and I run over to here so that when it respawns, I can pick it up? I feel like that's a good solution here. I feel like that's what we're gonna go for. Whee! Okay. But first things first with that, I do need to refizzle the sphere. I think I just fizzled the sphere twice, but don't worry about it. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's see if I can set it down perfectly again. Somehow, last time I, like, perfectly set it down such that it did not start to move. Somehow I perfectly set it down such that it did not start to move earlier. Somehow I perfectly set it down such that it did not start to move earlier. Let's just do that. That'll work. That works. That's what I love. Easy experience of a cube seems so obvious in retrospect. Cool. I'm glad you're not gonna spoil why, and I'm glad that there's some retrospect happening. I love me a bit of retrospect. Boop. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. So it starts to go over there, and then so that's gonna send that, which yep allows me to pick this up, and then now we see the vials inherent in the system, because I now need to get up myself. Oh wait, oh this is gonna start to get maybe a bit complicated. No, wait, no, it probably won't. No, wait, okay. So I place the sphere here. Okay. and then I take the funnel across. You know, I'd like to drop a quick save here, just in case I do something horribly wrong and want to get back. Okay. So then I go over. Nope, okay. That does not... I would need to either, at this point, change the portal or change, or fizzle the sphere if I want to do this. Do I have option to do either? I don't think I can change my portals here. Interesting. That's fun, actually. That's really fun. Because I can get over to the spot that I need to be in, but now it's blocking me from... Yeah, it's blocking me from what I need to do to have happen. Cool. Love that. That's phenomenal. That's great. I can get back. In fact, I would like to get back at this moment and just, you know, explore my options. So, I like the portal, you know, carrying across, but then I want it to stop carrying across. So what's the thing there? Okay, the other question that opens up is the correct move then to go across this way, or is the correct move something else? Because I feel like getting the sphere is a pretty significant piece of the puzzle, you know, like actually having it up here is important. But what from then? The goal for going across in the funnel was to be able to make it up into this spot while having a portal right there. That was like the main goal. Is that something where... Or no, it wasn't to have a portal there, it was to have a portal there. So then, could I, instead of just going across, could I end up in the funnel going up to then have access to that portable surface? Okay. I'm thinking what we do is we go up and then we portal there. This is gonna let me go across and through into it. Okay. But then what from here? I can probably try and scooch onto the platform from here, but can I really? Is this? Okay, just want to make sure I shot it properly. You know what? I actually don't know if I could get onto the platform from here. I don't know, maybe. Oh, no, I can. We're good. I was just overthinking that. Okay, so the point of this is to now respawn. If I respawn the sphere, then the funnel will stop. That's the problem with this. So I did want a portal there, didn't I? Curses, foiled again. Unless this is still an okay scenario. Unless this is still something that is what I want. If I fizzle that and then jump through here, will that take me over back to here? Hold on, let me... I am going to drop a quick save here. I don't know if I'm on the right path, but you know, it's... It's also a bit odd in that the quick move have them as easily when they're pressed at the top. Yeah. So that's why I want to scooch a bit lower so that I didn't have to... So if I do that, can I then come back over to here? shoot a portal here. Come back over to here using this. That will respawn the sphere. It should drop through. And then I've got it. So then this has indicated that it's maybe supposed to be a button. But I actually don't know what it would do. Do something. Do something. I don't know if this has changed anything. There's probably something missing out. That's either that I didn't just need to like drop a sphere in, or that like there's a sequence of events further than this. Not spoiler the cube. Who's just there to let you think that well, the sphere doesn't roll. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was like, this is a button. Okay, we're good. I can think now. So, let's... Yeah, now that I've got it up here, let's think. Because, what is my next step? Quimby? Yeah? What's up? What's up? There's a crazy man? No, not a crazy man. Why would there be a crazy man? No. I like the tree over there. Oh, I did not mean to try to shoot a portal there, but I like the tree. You know, it makes me think that there's nature nearby. I love a touch grass moment. Okay. I mean, theoretically at this point the goal is... Actually, what is the goal? Hold on. What is the goal from here? That's a great question. What am I looking for? What am I trying to do? The main reason I came over into this area was to see if I could find a cube of some sort and take it back over across to the other area, where I could then use it to, you know, climb onto the end section. I can't use a sphere to do that. So that makes me think there's that companion cube at the beginning, right? I wonder if I'm supposed to somehow end up with it. I don't know how, but maybe I'm supposed to. So what do I have and what do I need at this point? I got the sphere up here, but that really does just seem to be the easy part. I could now jump back into here and, you know, and walk around there. Actually, you know what? Let's do a save here now that I've got these things, and jump back through that orange portal to try and remember what's on the other side and what I need from it. Actually, wait. Ooh, close one. I kind of wanted to stop and see if I could jump from there back over to there, but oh well. Chased after me for no reason? Why would he do this? This is so sad. This is so sad and unfortunate. I can't believe this. You okay? You good? Because hope you're doing alright. A lot of it comes back to this section, I think. And what is this? I just came from some of the police officers chasing this man chasing me. Oof. Rip. Unfortunate. Maybe they should consider not chasing you. Companion cube. I want the companion cube. I want to get the companion cube. I need a block to be able to walk over here, but there's no available ones in this space. So why a sphere? I mean, I could try and get the sphere and like jump on it, but I don't know how well that would work. I really don't know if that's a great option for me. So, There's also the question of getting back over to here. because this is 1, 2, 3 blocks away from me that way, which is rough. So I need to both get something over to here and then use it to get up. And whoop. And I'm very suspicious about this companion cube. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing, but I'm very suspicious about it. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a red herring, but... Here. I've got my save that has portals, so if I need the portals back, then I can just use that. But let's just, you know, actually, let's leave that there for a second. Can I don't think I can get over there from here. At least not... At least not without jumping. Yikes. Oof. Let's try that. Let's try that one more time. Let's try that one more time. Here, I am just going to immediately fizzle my portals because I don't want this to be a portal. Okay, let's see if I can... Yeah, I got closer that time, but I really don't think... unless I need to move sideways. Moving sideways does take you faster. Let's try moving sideways. Full disclaimer, I'm really not expecting this to be the solution. I'm expecting it to be, you know, something else. I'm just messing around to try to figure out what's happening. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be it. Perry the platypus. A platypus plumber? Perry the platypus plumber? Perry the platypus? That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you've learned important, valuable things for your life. Okay, so then, one kind of maybe silly thing I want to try is I want to see if I can stand on here and have the sphere do that. That feels like a thing that would be significant. I feel like there might be something to that. Wonderful pep talk, I'm so motivated. Oh, I'm glad. I've got my save so I can come back here. Let's just see if that changed anything down here. Just like, I want the companion cube. Not seeing anything necessarily changed from here, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because that, it feels interesting to, you know, have the sphere hold the button down, but if all it does is, like, respawn the sphere. Huh. Only you could save and load IRL. Oh no, I fell off a cliff. Time to load my save file. Whoops. Save file time. Did that do anything useful for me? Because I like the idea of that secretly doing something useful. But as far as I can tell, nothing has significantly changed. Unless I'm just being silly about it. But that, like, little rolling sphere thing felt so fun. I didn't mean to fall there, but, you know, oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Don't worry about it. So I like this. You know, I like this. That's fun. That's cool. That's, like, interesting and exciting and, you know, makes me go, But then after that, what's the deal? What is the deal? What is the thing to do? What is the way to be? So if nothing has changed, then I can either assume that that means that that wasn't a correct necessary move for anything to change, or I can, like, I don't know, assume that that means I need to do something else now. That, like, that triggered something else for the future. I don't know, it kind of feels like it just is holding the button down, but what is... Would that be significant somehow? Function of that bouncy boy is still the same. Unless that bouncy boy is different now, but I don't know. Getting there would be an ordeal if that bouncy boy is different. Let's see. Bouncy boy, bouncy boy. Let's go back. Let's go back. I don't know, maybe I'm hyperfixating on this one specific little thing, but the way it rolls to me is so perfect. Look at that. It's just a little friend coming to say hello. Do I now need to jump through here? Whee! Okay. Again, nothing really seems to have significantly changed on this side of all. Let's have a little chat about, again, what do I need? What do I have? So I can get the sphere up there. Oh my gosh, look at those look at how shadow demons appear if I go in the exact correct place. Oh my gosh. The shadow demons in the windows, they are watching me. Oh my gosh, the shadow demons. If I have my... Oh my gosh, there's like a diagonal line across the screen that the shadow demons appear in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the shadow demons. They're watching me. They watch. They're observing. They're watching the test. Oh no, the shadow demons. The shadow demons, no. Shadow demons, no. How could you do this? Do I need to... Yeah, I figured that wouldn't really do anything productive. The shadow demons are intended. That's a terrifying statement. That's a statement that doesn't make me feel better about my life. That, huh. Huh. Shadow demons, you know? Shadow demons moment. Before I do things, let's just figure out again. What do I have? What do I need? That's my favorite little game. What do I have? What do I need? Let us begin with doing this again. I have this button and the sphere. It comes down, it like rolls over to me so happily. Such a little friend. I've got these portals. Now when I jump through, I have been like stopping my momentum on the other side. I do wonder what happens if I don't do that. So let's give it a shot. Sleep paralysis demon? Maybe. Ah! Okay. Well, that didn't quite work out as intended. Yeah, that one was actually kind of a rip. Yeah, that was huh. The thing is, chat, there's a lot of stuff I can do on this side. But if I can't figure out how it relates back to over here, then it's kind of pointless. So, ultimately, the main goal is to somehow get up these stairs, right? So that means that really I need something to help me get up the stairs. Now, I've been using spheres over here. Spheres aren't usually conducive to getting up things. So I'm just thinking about the shadow demons again. Can I get them to appear again? Ah, not from right here. I'd have to go down for it. So the question is, can I use a sphere as like a jump support, Or is there something I'm missing about that? I will say hello to our friendly shadow demons. Oh, there they are! There are the shadow demons watching me up in those windows over there. When I look directly at them, they go away, but as soon as I don't, they come back. Thanks, shadow demons. Very cool. Listen, I know it's not going to change anything, but let's jump into here again. Yeah. Just here's the question, like, I need to get back somehow. I can just walk through the Emancipation Grills, but unless I figure out how to change something significant, I feel like that doesn't really help me a ton. Alright, come on back. Hey! I do just love that little go. Maybe I will sit in the cube receptacle while I attempt to figure out what's happening. I will swim around like I'm a little goldfish in a goldfish bowl, and I'm gonna hope that the humans around me don't get bored of my existence and decide to flush me down the toilet. Yep, this is the life. So, honestly, I really should pick up the sphere and try to use it as a jump aid, and see if it's even possible. So I can know if that's something that I should work towards, or if I should try and figure something out, like with the companion cube or whatever. The question is there like a space that I'm missing? Because I'm pretty sure I've explored all of the area that this chamber has to offer at the moment, but maybe there's somewhere else that I need to go now? Maybe there's somewhere new to go. Somewhere to want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. For once it might be grand to be able to understand what this chamber wants me to figure out. I don't know. One other thing I would like to try again is this, but yeah, okay, so it's pretty tricky to just go up and back in again. Is there like a hidden spot that's opened up or something? Is there a secret door? I'm gonna start looking for secret passages and secret doors. Where are they? Where are the secret passages? Where are the hidden doors? Where are you hiding them? Where's the way to get to the sleep paralysis demons? I can see them watching me. How do I get over there? Not really missing anything in the chamber, though the chamber has some hidden stuff if you know clip. I do not know clip usually, so yeah, that is a rip. That's a rip to me personally. Okay, step number 1. I could use this as a jump aid. That is a possibility. Cool. So I don't necessarily need the companion cube then. If I can work properly with this sphere. I kind of want to see if I can like walk on it now. Come back, Mary Jean. Okay. Sorry. I can use this as a step boost. I can, in fact, step onto this to boost my own steps. Hold on. Yep, we're welcome to my new circus act. Standing on a edgeless weighted safety cube. It's such a good act. Alright. Again, time to get serious, time to start thinking, time to, you know, figure this all out. So I can use the spear as a step boost. Don't necessarily need the companion cube even though I really want it. So honestly, just at this point, I think comes down to how do I get back to the other area while bringing a cube with me. Or while bringing the sphere with me, I should say. I've kind of got limited move actions here, to be quite perfectly frankly honest. So I can, sorry, long night, yawn. I can jump into my portal here, which will take me back out over to that side of things. I can walk through this emancipation grill to get rid of the portal, and then jump onto this platform. Is that about it? Is that really, are those like mostly my options? Here, let's... I like this. I feel like that's important and significant, but I just can't figure out how. Can't figure out like what's important about that from here. Cause like at this point, you know, I can jump through. I can be over on this side. I can come back over through here and I can jump back up. If I even really want, I can go over to here and I can step on this button and I can make, you know, a funnel go. But what is it all for? What is the purpose of this exercise? Because at the end of the day, I really just need to get back over here, so I need to either like dismantle this emancipation grill or find a way back through this section without the emancipation grill. So what, where, when, why, how? These are all important questions that I personally would like to have answered. What I kind of want to do is shoot a portal there and then figure something out with that. I mean, there's probably no harm to it. Again, I've got my safe slot I can get back to. So if I do that, I can't jump through here or else the lasers will yoink me. I can jump through here. I don't think this will get me where I want to go. But again, hey, it's always worth a shot. Yeah, see, I just barely missed that. I just barely don't have enough momentum if I choose that path. Which is unfortunate, because that's a path that I surely would choose sometimes. So then, what else? What else? Again, I like this. I don't know what this does for me, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's mostly just sort of my emotional support funny move at the moment. So if I jump through... and almost hit laser, that's sad. Currently just experimenting with like different portals and things within that move. So if I, instead of doing an orange portal, do a blue portal. What does this do? That just sort of, yep, sends the funnel upward. Is that something significant? I don't know, because if I want to use the funnel as part of this, I would need to be able to have something hold the button down, Button is currently up in the top area. Sorry, yawn. And also, I don't know what it would do for me, because I'd just get in the funnel and push me to the top and I would be unable to change my portals to fall or something. You know, yeah. Hi, Karucha. Hey, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I am currently thinking. I'm thinking some thoughts for sure. Mostly trying to think of how I can get a sphere over into this section. And it's proven to be very tricky thus far. Very, very tricky. Do I need a little extra something with the sphere? I'm just, what map is this? Ooh, let me remember the name. It is Short Circuit by Dito Killer. No, not restart level. Return to game. Return to game. Return to game. Oh, did I spot the shadow demons? Whoa! There they are, the shadow demons out and off in the windows, keeping me company. Thanks, shadow demons. I appreciate that. I mean, at this point I can, like, jump back up, but this is pretty much the same as me fizzling my portals from when I got this here anyway. Let's see. Let's see, do I need to just jump on this now? I mean, I can't get back over to there from here, and then I wouldn't have, like, the sphere or anything. Yeah, this all feels... This feels pretty pointless from here. It's fun because theoretically there's, like, so few moves that I, like, even can do. You know, but the question is how any of them are useful. I've got such limited options in this time and space that's like, what is the purpose of life? So there are 3 portable surfaces in this current save experience. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning so much. I have portals on 2 of them, and I do not have access to the 3rd without fizzling my portals by going through here. Can I even reach it from up here? Not really, I'd have to jump down to the lower level. I got a sphere, I got some portals, I got this button, and that's about it. So again, theoretically the goal is to get back over to this side of things. But also, how? And what's the ladder doing? Okay, that's actually my main question. Straight up, that's my main question. What's the ladder doing? Whoop. Whoop. No, 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 no. Ground portals, the bane of my existence. Let's go fizzle my portals to have a look at the ladder. Cause I'm still not sure, like, what you doing, friend? Ladder's just there to be awesome. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, because the ladder is, like, the culmination of all of my hopes and dreams. Like, climbing this ladder is, like, this is making my day. Being able to climb a ladder, like, what else could I want from this chamber? Understanding the solution? No, 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 no. Ladder time. Ladder time, 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 ladder time. I like the ladder. The ladder is a friend. The ladder is Pog. So, let's think about the rest of the map. What am I looking for? What am I trying to do? Do not let a mundane puzzle distract you from the fact that this map has a ladder. That's so true. I've spent so much time worrying about how to, like, get out of here when I could have been spending all that time climbing this ladder. I could have just sat here for like an hour climbing this ladder over and over and over again. Like, is this not just the coolest thing? Because let me tell you, this is the coolest thing. When I played test, I knew something was missing. The ladder really rounds out the map. It does, doesn't it? It's like just ladder moment. Let me on ladder, please. Let me be on ladder forever. Me and this ladder are just gonna spend the rest of eternity together. It's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. That's me and this ladder. It's just the two of us. Forget about that sphere and the emancipation grill and the funnels and the aerial faith plates. No, no, no. Me and this ladder, we were meant to be. Ooh, does it say things on the side? Failure to read and follow instructions. Something, something, or death. Nice. That was really legible and, you know, got what I wanted from it. Okay, it's thinking time. So, man, I just need to like find some way back into this space. How can I do that? Well, okay, let's analyze. There's two like possible sort of things I'm thinking of. The first is the aerial faith plate, and the second is this angled panel. Neither of them feel particularly great because the aerial faith plate, you know, usually they just go to a pre-programmed destination, and this one is like up on the platform up here. And the angled panel, I can't jump over here, and it feels like the amount of momentum that I would need to go in is incorrect. Like I would need, I think, 2 blocks-ish of momentum, maybe just like, I don't know, yeah, something like that. And it's very tricky. One thing I would kind of like to try as part of that, I just like kind of like to try. Ooh, wait, did it do it? Hold on, I was so busy thinking of how I could get over that I kind of forgot that spheres also go through? What happened to that last one? Wait, hold up. What just happened? What? Listen, I was sort of messing around there. Does it just sort of start an infinite loop of spheres and hold on, hold the phone. Hold the phone, as it were. Hold, as it were, the phone. Okay, so if I did that, that's gonna start an infinite cycle of this. Can I use this? Can I use this somehow? I want to be able to jump through and then like fall back through the portal. It's angled incorrectly for that. But I want it. I want it to be that way. And just jumping through myself isn't gonna cut it. 'Cause yeah, that. Hold up. That wasn't supposed to work, is the thing about that. That was meant to be a silly moment. That was kind of supposed to be a silly moment. I have no idea how you made that jump. Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, ugh. Oh, okay, so that's not the correct solution is what I'm hearing. Because it's alright if it isn't. I just am terribly, horribly confused. Because... yeah, because that was just supposed to be a silly. That was just supposed to be a silly. I kind of want to see if I can do it again. Like, listen, oh man, okay, that was terrible, but don't worry about it. I forgot to press the forward button as much as I should have, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, I respect the integrity of the test chamber, and I do want to find the intended solution, but also at the same time, I want to see if I can make that happen again. And that would be that you have the orange portal lower than play tested. Oh. Rip. Yeah, because see, that time I didn't do it. That time it didn't work. Hold on, I kind of want to... I want to play with that a little bit. Yeah, because my orange portal is at the exact bottom of the panel. Whoop! So, okay, so that's what I wanted to happen earlier, but that is... yeah, but that did not work out well for me. Okay. I'm testing like 3 things at once, and none of them are the correct solution, and, yeah. Let's just hog. Those weak portal magnets on panels can be rough. Yee. Yee. Me and the sphere almost impacting each other. Okay, so what way is this portal angled? Which way do I need to go if I want to? Okay. I think this is the way I want to go. Whoop! That was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong. Yeah, cause see, that didn't work. That one, it didn't work when I did it that way. Whoa! Don't worry about it. I hate ground floor I hate ground portals. They're the worst. Okay. Yes, I am going to have this be jump running through every second. I wonder if that has something to do with that. I don't know. Whoop, okay. So I jumped in from this way, right? Oh, popped my mic. Which way did I... how did I... when did I... how did I... why did I... how did I make that jump? Maybe the sphere bopped me as I was going through and it added more momentum. I don't know if that works, but... physics. Okay, that time the sphere and I just sort of canceled each other out. Okay, I should really focus on the intended solution. I don't think I'm gonna get that jump again. If it is possible, I don't think I have the skill level to make it happen. Yeah. So I've got my little sphere loop that I can do, but what does that do for me, and how do I use that properly? There is... I still need to find a way to get to the other side. Oh my gosh. How have I come so far on the same exact question of how do I get back to the other side? What would setting up an infinite sphere loop do for me? Like, it'll keep respawning the sphere, but why is that important? Is it important because I need to somehow move my portal with that? Is it important because I need to somehow move my portal with that? Oh, shadow demons. Let's see what happens if we... honestly, let's just play around with this. Now that I've got an infinite sphere loop going on, let's just see what happens if I... like, move my orange portal there or something. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't get through the bars. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. But like, does it need to be an infinite loop, or do I need to stop it? That's the question. See, personally, I would kind of like to get back there, but I don't know if I can. Feels like going back to a previous puzzle state. Okay, I've spent long enough on this, like, one particular thing that I have to ask, like, am I somewhat on a good track? Like, is the puzzle solvable from my save point? I would hope it would be, because I feel like I followed the correct logic path in getting over here, but, I've also been stuck here for, like, a lot of time now. Boop, 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 boop. I jump when I'm trying to think. I'm gonna drink some water, you know? Get some hydration happening. Maybe that will stimulate the thoughts. Maybe that will make the thoughts happen. Liquid. Okay. Shadow demons. Let's lay some things out a bit more logically. So, my goal at this point is, I mean, the end goal is to exit through the door, right? To exit from the door, I need to climb up these steps. These steps are half a block tall, which is possible with the use of some sort of aid, like a block. I do not have a regular, like, weighted cube, however, I do have a sphere. Spheres can be used to climb up the steps, therefore I think it's safe to assume that unless more information comes to light, like maybe about picking up the companion cube or something, I think it's safe to assume that I'm attempting to get the sphere over to the other side of the Emancipation Grill so that I can use it to climb the steps. So, now that we've established that step, let's talk about other, like, what is needed to get the sphere to the other side. There's an Emancipation Grill completely covering this side. That is you can't turn it off, so it's an unpassable barrier. I will not get a sphere through this side of the equation. On this side, we have an open section. That, I think it's safe to assume that that's where I need to get the sphere through to get it to the other side. So now that we have that identified, what are ways that the sphere can get to that side from here? There are two elements I see that could possibly have the capability to get the sphere to the other side. The first is this angled panel, and the second is the aerial faith plate that's up there. I would like to rule out the aerial faith plate due to the fact that they are pre-programmed with a destination, and the destination for it is not over there. So that means it's gotta be something with the angled panel, I would assume. Now the angled panel is rough because where it is, if I jump in from like this top section, it'll just take me down here. Like, that's too much momentum. Maybe I don't know, maybe I need to jump in. No, it'll take me through to the other side anyway. Sorry, what am I saying? It'll take me through, and if I jump back in just from the ground level here, then I will end up in the water. You know, I've only made that jump once, and that was quite clearly a fluke. Could I somehow set things up so that I just go up and back in again? The one time I've done that, I immediately slammed into this wall. But I don't know, maybe I just had too much momentum for some reason. Maybe it's because I jumped into the portal instead of just like walking into the portal. I could experiment with that a little bit. I could experiment with that and see if there's anything I can learn from it. But yeah, I think it's safe to assume that I have to go through this panel somehow to make things work the way I want them to. If I do that, I do slam into the wall. Hi, Awesomely Cool. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I am having trouble. I'm having trouble for sure. I'm attempting to figure out this scenario. So if I walk into the portal, it is possible to conserve momentum, but then I smack into this wall, so that's too much. Whoop! That was a bad jump. That was a bad jump. That was a bad jump. Ah, rip. Rip to me on that. That, yeah, big sad. Big sad there. Big sad. Big sad. Whee! Okay. So, coming from this side, I mean, again, I have made the jump like once. I have no clue how. I have no clue like what circumstances transpired to make it possible for me to make that jump, but it's clearly not the intended solution. So I feel comfortable. I should say the intended solution works effortlessly. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. It's the shadow demons. The shadow demons are the intended solution. I do wonder if the other elements should come and play more. Something about like either the aerial faith plates or the funnel. Something with that. I've been having trouble with. Out of curiosity. I'm not sure if to do a response, but I can attest that your save is reasonably nice. Okay. Cool. Good to know. You know, as long as I'm not working from an unbeatable point, I feel like I can probably figure out eventually. But there's that. Oh no, am I working from an unbeatable point? So if I get that started and then come up to here. What if I do this then? Can I? What about? Let's just experiment. Oh, the bars. I forgot again. The bars. I forgot. This honestly feels like regressing to an earlier puzzle state. I can't see this being the solution that I'm looking for. Okay, but we gotta watch. Is it gonna go? Ah, I wanted to go on the aerial faith plate. That would have been funny. That would have been a funny moment if it just launched itself onto the aerial faith plate. That would have been so good. Alright, let's go back though. So... Sending the cube through isn't really necessarily a good idea. I think the big question I should be trying to answer right now is, well, I mean, obviously I should be answering how can I get to the exit. But maybe the big question I need to be asking is, why is this useful to me? Why would this be helpful? I just wanted to see if I could block it. I don't think that that's the, an intended solution, but why is it important that an infinite loop of sphere fizzling is necessary? One option is that it gives me time to set something up with like the other portal or something. It gives me time to figure something out, and then I can have it like go through the blue portal and do something. However, the thing about that is that the only other portable surface is behind the bars. And the sphere can't go through the bars. Only I can go through the bars. So if that's the case, and that's not really a good case, that's like kind of rip. Unless I need to go through on the other side to the bars to then be picked up by, like, the funnel and sent through the portal again that way. I could see that, I could see that, I could see that. Maybe. That's a big maybe. The main issue that is plaguing me at the moment is how, like, what can get the spear to the other side there? I still feel fairly confident saying that it has to be something with this panel right here. Because I just kind of literally don't see any other solution other than it being something to do with this panel. Because can't see being the aerial faith plate, and there's just no other element that I feel like could conceivably do that. So, what next then? I was like, is it still working? Yeah, it's still working. I feel like the funnel, I could definitely see the funnel being important. Somehow, in some way. What happens if... Okay, let's jump through the portal to get back over to this side and get to a spot where we can activate the funnel. Just sort of messing around. I'm not expecting anything huge from this. Okay, what if we wait and then... Wait, not that, not that, not that. Do that and then this. Nope, not like that, not like that. That's not what I was intending. That is not what I was intending. I know I was meaning to, I just didn't execute the steps properly. Boop. Okay. Yeet. And we scooch back over to here and squeeze through the bars and get back over to here and come around this way. So that's interesting. I don't know what it would give me at this stage in time, but like, it's interesting. Again, I can't really see it being an intended solution for anything, but I mean, again, it's surely interesting. It's surely something to do that's a little bit different. No, 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 no. Aw, I want to see if I could catch it. That is a different move. I'm not ready to commit to it being the move because I can't see it changing too much yet. The trouble is that I want hold on. I kind of want to try something now. It's weird and a lot tricky, but I would like to try it anyway. Boop. I would like the thing I'd like to do is just boop the cube. Boop. Okay. So what happens if I go over to here? I get ready with this. But instead of shooting an orange portal, I shoot a blue portal immediately after that. I timed that wrong. But I shoot portal there like immediately once it's through there to hopefully get it caught in the funnel. What would that do? I don't know if that would do much because I can't see where I'd go from there. But again, I'd like to try, just for curiosity's sake. You know, just in case it's something interesting. Boop. Whee! Okay. See, this is pretty well set up so that I can shoot a portal there. Nope, that was too slow. Wow, that would be that would be kind of tedious to get right. I can't see that being the solution, unless it is, and maybe I'm just being silly and, you know, not getting it right. But like, I feel like it's probably gonna be something different. But I still want to see if I can make it happen anyway, because, you know, we're doing science here, and the part of science is getting derailed and doing some completely different experimentation than you were supposed to. Okay, there we are. So I've got this. I don't know what this would do for me. Something feels tight, it's unintended. Yeah, oh, yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, this is for sure unintended. This is 100% not what I'm supposed to do. But I'd like to point out that I did it. Not saying it's impossible though, but like, yeah. I'm just saying, haha, got him. Liquid. Okay. Ha ha ha. Got him. Got him. And then let's just ruin it all. Let's just ruin the entire thing. Yep. Yep. We got him. We got him. We surely got him there. That was a got him moment. Let's see. Honestly, the infinitely respawning cube thing does still feel, sphere thing does still feel important somehow. I'm just really confused about how, like, why that would be important. It feels so intended, just by like the placing of the of everything and just the way that it simply works. I'm just struggling to like make sense of why. Let's also, gosh, let's dig deeper into my logic pathing. Just like literally what moves can I make here? I can fizzle my portals and go start doing something else. I can place the sphere onto the button and start an infinite loop. I can jump through the portal and, you know, do something with that. I could do the sphere move before doing either of the other options, but I feel like it's important to set that as a separate path because it's, you know, it's important. Let's just say that. So, with that in mind, what is the correct path? If I fizzle my portals and set something else up without fizzling the sphere, I've effectively just sort of taken the sphere out of play. Like, sure, it would probably be important to figure something out, but like, then I wouldn't have anything to do with the funnel. I couldn't, like, there'd really just be not a ton of point to it if I just fizzle my portals. I do try to avoid like portal preservationism. But I feel like this is one case where it just simply sort of doesn't make sense to fizzle the portals. Like, there's no, I don't think I'd gain anything from it. Having a clean slate would not help me here. Hey, shadow demons. Hey, friends. How you doing? The shadow demons, they're watching me. Alright. So that leaves me with what happens if I set up the infinite loop and I fizzle my portals. Essentially, the infinite loop would just die out, and I feel like I'd be left in an earlier puzzle state at that moment. So I don't particularly see much value to that either. So that leads me to what happens if I set up the infinite puzzle loop, infinite respawn loop and... No, what if I don't set up the infinite respawn loop and just jump through? Then I can't get back up is an important piece of the equation. I just don't like have the height anywhere to be able to get up without losing my portals, which would essentially be the same as just losing my portals from the beginning. So that means that everything that I do would have to be from the other side. I would have... But what could I even do with that? Like, I could jump on an aerial faith plate to get up into this area. I could shoot some portals, but I don't think it would do me much good because nothing really changes from that. So that does lead me to starting the infinite loop and then jumping through this portal, or I don't know, something along those lines. Which I still can't see why that would be useful, but it's the thing that I see that like changes the most about my puzzle state. Because then I've got an infinitely respawning cube, you know, I can jump through and I can place another portal or, you know, change my portal or something, and that does something. You know, even if I like jump through an emancipation grill or something, that means that the cube is going to end up, that the sphere is going to end up back here when the cycle finishes. So I feel like that is obviously like the next step forward. I just need to see how that's a useful next step forward, which is what I'm struggling with. We come back to the ever-present issue of how to get back to the other side, which I actually would like to talk a lot about. Namely that this aerial faith plate isn't going to get us across, so the assumption has been that this is the spot to be to get back across from. However, I've only successfully made it across using this once, and that was like a fluke, and was clearly not an intended solution. So, why? And how? Like, we've also been told that the intended solution is effortless, so what does that mean for us? What can that mean for us? Also, the amount, if this panel is like truly part of the solution, the amount of momentum needed to precisely avoid hitting this block while getting to the other side is so tricky to get, because you can't get it from like jumping into here and then like going up and back down. You can't get from walking to here and going back up and down. And the one time I got it from the ground on the other side was like wrong and incorrect. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe the panel is still part of the solution, but just not in the way that we previously expected. You know, just not in that, not that. I'm good at words. So, what then? If, if I start this up, and then I've got my infinite loop, you know, there's gotta be something to it. Let's just scooch through and take another look at the other side. So if we do that, what options do I even have after I start that? Like, what moves can I make? I mean, I can jump through over here, and then I have access to this area. What does this do for me? What does this create, this puzzle state? I mean, I can turn on the funnel and then, you know, carry the sphere across, and I can drop it on the aerial faith plate again. But, like, does that do anything for me? It kind of just restarts the loop. Which is not a bad thing. It does mean that, like, as long as I don't move my portals from here, I can, like, get it started again. It's tricky, chat. It's very, very tricky. I mean, I can shoot a portal down there from up here if I want, but that's also rough and tricky. Is it something with this portalable surface? I can't see it being something like I need to carry cross and set on the area of the faith plate and then like step onto the funnel button just as it like reaches this point, like with a portal there and a portal there, so that it like slightly affects the momentum of the thing. That feels too tight. That, you know, we've been told that the solution is effortless, so that feels much less than effortless. So what can it be? You know, I've been stuck on this like one particular section for now that I have to ask, like, is there like an element of this that I'm ignoring? Is there something that I'm just like entirely forgetting or using wrong? Because I don't necessarily see anything with the current setup and like my current use of elements that will make that happen. But like, huh? Okay, elements that I could be using wrong. The aerial faith plates. I can't imagine them being used wrong because, again, they really only have one function, is to send you... You're not ignoring anything, but I don't think you're spelling last move, and the step to get his last move? Cool. Okay, so if I'm not ignoring something, if there's, like, not I'm completely forgetting about, then that means that I'm just being silly about this. So what is the step to the last move, then? I think the thing that's getting in the way of me seeing the last move is just like not understanding what it could be, I guess. And this isn't necessarily asking for a hint yet. You're currently on the right track though. Ooh, good to know, good to know. Yeah, so I tend to work backwards through puzzles. I tend to like see the end solution, and then find the way to get there from it. So if I'm having trouble moving backwards through it, I should probably just start trying to do things forwards, with no other worries about that. Do I need to somehow? Thoughts. Things I'm interested in thinking about at the very least. I'm interested in thinking about the relationship of the funnel to both of the other portable surfaces. If I have a portal here and a portal there, I get a diagonal funnel. I get one that pushes up. The sphere doesn't go into it without being like prodded in the right direction, which is a little rough, but you know, it's something for sure. And then, with that also, do I need to somehow do something with the sphere and the portal here and get lifted up and then change the portal and get yeeted somehow? I don't know, but if both I and the sphere are in the thing, then it's not gonna do the thing. I don't need to worry about how I personally get back across. I can just walk through the Emancipation Grill. So as long as something happens properly with everything else, that's not an issue. But the reason I was thinking about the diagonal thing is I'd have to be in it to be able to shoot the portal there. Cool. That's something for sure. So, again, I should probably just start like identifying potential moves to do and then doing them, because that's a pretty good, decent way to do it. Something I kind of want to try is portal, right? And then I've already lost what I was kind of originally planning, but why did I didn't drop the right. Hi, shadow demons. Hi, shadow demons. Oh, there it goes. You know what? That still kind of does. Yep. So I got to this puzzle state earlier, and this didn't really do much, I think. I mean, I can kind of toss the sphere back and forth between the puzzle state, but I don't think it actually, like, has any solutions here. No? Yeah, I'd take a hint. I'd take a hint. I'm just playing ball at the moment. Whee! Whee! You're one move away? Ooh, nice. That's good to know. That's good to know. So... Wait, like right now I'm one move away? Wait, hold up. Right now I'm one move away, or earlier? No? Well, even if that was the case, I'm not anymore. Confirm you're extraordinarily close. Cool. I will get back to there. I will get back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with you. Hold up. One moment. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. What? We are experiencing some technical difficulties. One moment, please, while we go back to that other puzzle state. That was weird. That was weird. I don't like that. I don't like the way that happened. I don't like that. I didn't like that one. That one was, huh. That was weird. Man. Huh. Huh. And that's the way that I feel about that. Okay. Let's do this properly this time. Oh wait, not this quite yet. Actually no, it doesn't matter. I can just step off of it when I want. No, I did do that wrong. No, I did it right. No, I did it right. I did it right. Okay. Cool. So supposedly at this point, I'm one move away. That's great. I just have no clue what that move could be. So, Let's think about this. Let's think about this. What can I do in this situation? I can step off of the button, thus turning off the funnel. Which is not a bad idea. It's just, I don't know where that would take me next. Cause like, huh. What can I do? Changing the portal seems incredibly difficult. I have to like get over there to do something with it. Huh. So yeah, there's nothing that I can't do anything like with portals at this point, really. I mean, unless I need to like sprint and okay, I don't know why, but the image in my brain suddenly was just like of this being a bouncy ball, of like me jumping off of this and through the Emancipation Grill and you know, just going from there. It's funny enough that I am going to quick save here and try that. some water. Oh no. Oh no. Oh chat. Oh chat. Oh no. Oh no. That's the exact sort of thing that would happen to me. That is the exact sort of thing that would happen to me. I swear it's a portal magnet. Oh, that's the exact sort of thing that would happen though. It's the exact sort of thing that would happen. I figure out the solution and it just immediately fails. Alright, here we go. This time let's go over to meet it. Oh my gosh. That is funny. That's funny. Okay, I gotta climb up the ladder with the sphere. You know, before we exit this place, just me and the sphere need to have a nice little sit up here on top of the ladder. I mean, we're just ladder buddies. Me and the sphere, who is an exact copy of the like tens of other spheres that I've killed in my quest to figure out this puzzle. You know, we're just gonna hang out and enjoy this time before we have to inevitably be parted forever at the end of the chamber. It's been a good ride. This sphere has been not a great friend, but like a friend nonetheless. Your plan is always going to be seen to have some tweaks to do. Funny tweaks, but yeah. I still can't believe that I like made the jump that one time. But this was a really fun chamber. That's such a fun creative solution. I liked it a lot. I am going to commit one final act of being a terrible person. The sphere will not survive this chamber. But yeah, thanks for sending that in. That was a blast. Like, yes, I definitely got lost for a bit, but it was like lost in a way that I didn't feel too terribly frustrated and bad about it. So, man, thanks for sending that in. Very cool to see. Yes, I do love committing sphere murder in my spare time. Alright, so I think that was the only chamber that we had like in the queue, and I don't want to do just a one chamber stream. Like I've done one chamber streams before, but not this one. So if anyone else has a chamber to request, I do have some more time that I could spend on that, or I've been trying to work my way through the No Elements series just like a little bit at a time. So I could hit the next No Elements one. I'll always recommend No Elements. Yeah. I'd be down for some No Elements. Words. I want to make my way through the entire thing at some point. Just like, you know, as a testament to my skill and, I don't know, dedication as a, you know, as a chamber player. Alright, so I'm playing with No Elements collection. How many do I have left? Yo, just a few, honestly. I'm on 18. This one says it's a challenging level. So, you know, who knows how well that's gonna go for me, but we've definitely got it. Alright, it's time to turn off the chill music because we are gonna be playing the game. Okay, and we go. No Elements 18. Annexation. Bow! And we've got Death Water as the only element. Tasty. Okay. Interesting. I'm automatically fascinated by the fact that I am stuck in a box. I mean, not stuck. I can portal my way out of here, but you know. You know, the fact that there's... This probably means something. Looks like the first step is gonna be exiting out of this area. Which is Pog, which is cool, which is fun. Let's just play around a little bit, I think. just see what we can get. Rip to me in particular on that. So it looks like I'm going to need to cut my momentum a little bit to get onto this. So I wonder if I can use that spot as a momentum box. Alright, so what if we do blue portal, orange portal, then... Okay. I'm thinking this through. Okay, so... blue portal, bonk, orange portal. Yep, there we go, there we go. I'm getting good at the bonks, chat. I'm getting pretty good at the bonks. Okay. Alright. So then, next up is gonna be... we need to get across, and that's a much... that is a much larger area, so I'll probably want some extra little momentum pieces for it. But how? How can I do that? Let's see. The trouble with that one is just the placement. I don't think that I could get a portal off on it unless I'm up here. So... let's start by doing a portal there, and having a portal here that I can go through, and then this section over here, yep, I can do that. Let's just save here and see if this will be enough. I don't know if it will be, but let's just see. That wasn't my best, but oh well. Oh, and that was enough. Okay, we're good. Totally fine. Which then takes us to this section over here, which we saw earlier. Look at this little box. I don't think I'm ever gonna go in this box, but look at this little box. That's a nice box. We need to get up over to here. Cool. I think what we want here... what's this section? I don't know what this section is. I'm pretty worried about that. Maybe that's just a section for in case I shoot the wrong portal and need to be able to get back over to there. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Because what I'm thinking I need is an orange portal here. And then... wait, hold on. Because I need momentum. I assume I want, like, probably this entire space of momentum. If I shoot an orange portal here, then I could go, but I need a white... I need one on the ceiling over there. Hold up. Can I... oh my gosh, I can! Okay. So now I have a ceiling blue portal, which is Pog. I love that. Personally, I love that. I don't think this is going to give me everything that I need. I don't think it's going to be enough. So I am going to save before trying this out. But, I do want to see. So ready, blue portal. Blue portal. I really don't think this is enough. Yeah, it's just barely enough. So, oh, there's a grate right here. I thought I was going to perish. That's why I saved, because I thought I was going to perish. But no, we're good. So I do need to get some more momentum on that. But how? Trouble is needing to maintain the portal here while getting that more momentum. I could do a little doop thing. Okay, okay, hold on. Thought processes. If I come over here and blue portal there, and then go back through the orange portal. When I go up, could I maybe look through and see to shoot another blue portal on the ceiling there? Is that a possibility? Okay, So blue portal, orange portal, can I? No, blue portal, blue portal. Okay, now I'm tall, and now I can get through. Hey! Oh my gosh, and I love a good getting catapulted through the Emancipation Grill moment. Ta-da! Got him! GG, thanks, Kruja. Very, very cool. That took less time than I wanted it to, though. I wanted that to take like 15 minutes, and it took like 7 minutes. Because now, oh gosh, now I've still got 8 minutes to go until it's a full like 2 hours stream. Nice, thank you. I feel like I am getting better at those, like understanding the principle behind a lot of the like logic in those puzzles, which is fun and good to think about. No chat. Do you think we just end early, or do I look for another chamber? Because I would feel bad about having it be a shorter stream, but like it's at the point where picking up another chamber could push it way over time. So I don't know, maybe it's just better to stop here while we're ahead and not push toward. Don't remember I said this one. Yo, push it over. Okay, Carbolinks. Okay. Sure. Cruiser, don't worry, we got it. I got the link, so you don't have to send it again. Hi Carbolinks. I'm sorry that it is late, but yeah, sure, I'll push the stream over. I've got a bit of time. Ricochet catch. I don't know if I have done this one. But yes, hi. Hi, hello, hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh my gosh, someone's saying hi to me. Oh, this is the greatest day of my entire life. I don't know if I've done Ricochet catch. I will give it a shot. Let's see. I don't see if Cave Johnson is talking or something. That's usually my main guide too if I've done a chamber before. No Cave Johnson. So, hey. That's neat. That's cool. Ooh, okay. Deathwater, redirection cubes, bouncy gel, funnels changing direction, cube falling, and funnels. Ooh, Deathwater. Ooh, okay, so that's the exit. And that is the button, presumably, that opens the exit. My mornings have been so hectic, it's hard to get in here before you end. Aw, rip. Rip. Hey, at least I'm going longer today. So, you know, we've got that going on. Who are you? No, the cube! No! The cube, no! No, not the cube, no! Yeah, I'm sorry that your mornings have been so busy. Unless it's like a good busy, in which case I'm not sorry at all. If it's a good busy, I don't care. Well, I don't care if it's been a good busy. That is in fact very nice. Yeah. Yeah. I've forgotten why I said that was very nice, but yeah. It's good keeping me occupied. Oh, that's nice. I love a good being occupied moment. Sorry, I haven't been able to do proper like jumping on cubes all day. And so my thinking, like, this is how my main thinking process goes, is I just jump on a cube and then I'm able to think. So I'm kind of relishing the opportunity. Cool. I kind of get the feeling that I'm going to want this cube to be right there. Like, call me crazy, but I feel like I want the cube to be right there, so I'm gonna leave it for a second. Oh my gosh, that is an upside. That's a button. Hold up. Yeah! Bouncy gel. What? Sure, I'll take more bouncy gel. Sure, I'll take more bouncy gel. I like bouncy gel. What do you do? Okay, that sets a timer on something. Oh, it does a timer on that. Cool. Cool, good, interesting, intriguing. There's also a button up there. Okay, so first things that I'm thinking about. Hi, realistic elephant. You're late? Yeah, don't worry, I'm going a bit long today. Okay, I would love to find a way to get over to here, is I think what I want. That is what I desire. That is my heart's desire at the moment. And I'm trying to figure out a way to do that. I don't know that that's the next step. I would really maybe like it to be the next step. So, yeah. I think one... Actually, no, portal here, portal there. One thing that I'd like to think about with this, actually, is null portals. I'm a big null portal supporter. I should probably scooch this a little bit so that I've got some wiggle room. Yeah, okay. I'm a big fan of null portals, actually. They're one of my favorite little things to do, because if I get that and then I start bouncing here, let's see if I can gain any more height. I don't know if I can, it might just be limited. That's probably decent. And yep, I can do that. See, null portals. This is a situation that looks like a soft lock but has a sneaky way to escape. Cool, 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 cool. I love good sneaky escape. Okay. So that is a pull funnel. I was kind of hoping it would be a push funnel, admittedly. But I'm alright. I'm alright with it being... I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's fine. It's fine. Why would you ask? I assume that this is the situation that looks like a soft block. Let me drink some water real quick and then we'll deal with it. Always good to stay hydrated before attempting to figure things out. I'm just gonna push that again. Portals. We are thinking with them. Okay, I think I know what the sneaky escape is. I want to see if that is a true story. If it is what I think it is. Ta-da! I don't know if this is like 100% the sneaky escape, but it sure was sneaky, you know? I personally felt sneaky while doing this, so... Then can I just... Oh, I'm going to perish. Nope, we made it. We made it. We made it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, so then... With that in mind... Let's see, this isn't an infinite respawn, is it? It's probably button controlled. Yeah, okay. So what I'm thinking is that I want to see, I personally would very much like to see, how, if I can get that cube over. So, this is the same, I'm not hitting the ceiling yet, so presumably it's the same as if I'd been doing it here. So, with that in mind, I think I can just set things up. Hi! Oh gosh, I thought I'd figure your name out. Livia Della Spacio? I'm so sorry I probably butchered your name, but hey, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day today. I am portaling, which is pretty cool. Request queue, it's that? Oh, it's if you have a chamber you want to request. Then you can send in, you can join the, queue that way. I think I forgot to do it when, I did Dodo Killer's chamber, so I will, yeah, so I'll just clear that out a little bit because I forgot to earlier. Alright. I'll put my test chamber in. Yeah, so just so you know, this is going to be the last one for today. I have to go get ready for work after this. but I can probably get to it next week. I'm sorry. This is one where we were like, I need a little bit more time to do some things. Okay, so ready? So ready. We get that. And then. Ah, almost. I'm on the right track with that. I think I just didn't have it set up properly. But yeah. Okay. Let's get that set up a little bit better. And then do that all again. Boop. Okay. And boop, boop, boop. Okay, go. Go. Why are we here only to suffer? Why do we live only to be sad? Why this? Why this? For my level, I'm being remastering and releasing the levels I made but did not finish. Oh, Pog. PogChamp. Okay. So that's like clearly not working, right? Close. I kind of want to try doing something silly, but I don't think it would actually work, so maybe I should get me on track to making more levels. Oh, Pog. I mean, as long as it's something that you're enjoying and feeling good about, and I think that's the most important thing. Not actually intended. Really? Oh, I looked at that and that was my first thought. Oh, that's not the intended solution. I don't want to do that. No unintended solutions for me. That is wrong and incorrect. That is just simply wrong. No unintended solutions here. Oh, that does make me have a thought though. That does make me have a thought. And then hold on. Whee! Okay. I did want to button for that, I think. No, I didn't. No. This is good. Hold on. Gotta do that, and then, nope, wrong thing. This isn't entirely what I intended. I kind of forgot how this works for a second. I kind of want to see if I can carry over and then up. It would just pull back through, wouldn't it? It is possible. Yeah, but if it's not intended, I don't wanna do the unintended solution. Okay, now that I've done my little messing around thing, let's figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. Because I do like solving things in the intended direction. Things that I have 2 cubes, right? 2 whole cubes. I have a funnel that is a pull funnel most of the time, but can become a push funnel temporarily with use of this button. So that's neat. I would like to get a cube over to here to be able to be able to. What does this do again? Oh, that starts that one. Oh yeah, that's sad. I don't want to do that. You know, let's actually start by getting that cube over to here, maybe? Perhaps? No, wait, but that would take a while. No, I want to get this cube so that I can get the funnel running constantly so I can get this cube. Okay. According to lore, this is a diet pudding replaced made of fiberglass and it's supposed to make stuff bounce around in your stomach and get out of your mouth. I am not... Yeah, I remember that. I would eat it anyway. Okay. Let's think. I really want a cube right now. I just really want a cube for Christmas.
I really, really want a cube for Christmas. I think that would be like the ideal Christmas gift. So, in order to get that Christmas gift, I don't think anyone's gonna get it for me, so unfortunately I gotta get it for myself. Which is rough. I do kind of wonder if, oop, okay. I technically don't need to null portal when I do that, but I like to anyway because I like null portals a lot. I do sort of wonder. I don't need to be over here for this. I just remembered I don't actually need to be over here. Cool. Cool. Does this do anything for me? Does this do anything for me? I don't think it does, but I did it anyway. Orange gel? I like orange gel a lot. I like the speedy. I like it going super fast. So I've got this. Don't necessarily know how useful it is. Cause, yeah. But, the one thing I'm kind of wondering with it is, can I set things up with the funnel so that this works out for me? I had a crazy little thought that I'd like to experiment with. Okay, so ready? Ha! Got him! Got him! Kate Johnson impression. Oh, it's bad, but I can try. I've got a bad Cape Johnson impression. Yeah! I can figure things out sometimes on occasion if I'm given the chance. Yeah! Oh, thanks for the follow, Generation Next. Oh, Jen, hi! I read the name, I was like, that sounds familiar, and I was like, I know who you are! How you doing? I hope you are having a good day. I hope things are working out well for you. I am going to bounce in place because, not really in place because I'm pressing the keys, but you know, I have to burn off energy somehow. Moves in this one a bit finicky, but you nailed it. Thanks. I do enjoy, like, putting nails in things. Like, you just get a hammer and then, like, some wood or something and some nails and just yep, doing well. Packing to get ready for a trip. Ooh, we love a trip. I personally love, like, going on trips. My family's kind of got incurable wanderlust, so anything, like, trips related is always like, yee. I've had, like, we've had moments where it's been like, you know, I've just been in the same place too long. I gotta get out. So I'm excited for you to go on a trip, I guess, is the moral of that story. Okay, now that I have access to this, I want to see what's up here. I get the feeling this will not work out well for me. Oh, okay, it didn't work out terribly for me. It just didn't work out, like, the most greatest ever. Okay, okay. Make the most of what's left of summer before school starts. Oh, man. School. Gosh, I'm not in school at the moment, but I should be going back in a little bit. I should be going back in a little bit, and that just, like, sent a little shockwave of memory through my brain. I was like, aww. Oof. But at least, yeah, at least you're using the summer. I'm currently trying to figure out how I'm going to get a cube up here. Like, I mean, how I'm going to do some things in general, but, bounce. That's all. That's all. Bounce mode. Oh no, you're gonna make me read this in the Cave Johnson impression. Oh no. Okay. Hello, this is Cave Johnson speaking to you. The test in front of you has not claimed many lives, so proceed with that in that brain of yours now. This is a recording, so I can't help you personally, but any employees present can. Not that they need to, since this puzzle is entirely safe. Bad at impressions. Gosh, I can't do impressions, but I can do, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done my accent for you guys, like, my one accent that I can do. The, you know, the sort of, New Jersey, you know, listen up here, you know, you gotta listen to what your mother says, sort of thing. But yeah. That's my impression of him. Oh! You were... I was... Okay, so you were doing impression of Cave Johnson, and I did impression of Cave Johnson reading your... Oh, okay. Rip. Rip. This right here, I'm having some thoughts about. What are the thoughts? No clue. But the thoughts are surely there. I want this cube. Let's just, let's just, What? And then, ta-da! Hey, Brendan Remix, thanks for the raid! Oh my gosh, welcome, 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 welcome! How was your stream? I hope it was good. Oh, here, let me remember to give you a shout out, while I'm thinking about it. I am bad at, oh, thanks for the exclamation marks. I'm bad at remembering to do shout outs, so I'll just remember to do one now. And there we are. Right, yeah, so if you guys want to go check out, Brandon sends me a ton of, like, cool story-based chambers, and I haven't checked in on your streams, but I would assume that you're a cool Pog streamer also. So yeah, if you guys want to, however, actually, have I followed you? Hold on, let me check. Let me check that I am followed, because that is important. Hold on. Nope, okay, I'm followed now. There we go. So yeah, if you guys want to, that would be cool and Pog. We supporting other streamers here. You played Bioshock for the first time. I have never played Bioshock. How was that? Was it, I don't know, was it a good experience? I'm not really sure. You know, I've never played it either. Well, I guess I can't say I've never played it either. I've never played it. You've got that on me now. You've played Bioshock and I haven't. But yeah. I've heard people talk about it before. It sounds like a good game. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot that is... Wait, no, that's fine now. It's fine. I panicked, but no, it's fine. I can still get over it. It's okay. It's okay. Yo, a hydrate from Arbalistic Elephant. Oh. Well, are you giving me a womp for not noticing the hydrate immediately? Come on, I was gonna drink water. I was gonna do it, I swear. I swear, I'm gonna drink water. I'm drinking water, like, right now. I'm drinking water. I just drank water, like, 3 times. I promise I did it. I did it, I swear. I swear I did it. Okay. So, now that I have received all of the cubes that I could ever want or need or desire, I need to figure out how to get one up there. Which is honestly sounding like it's gonna be maybe a little tricky. Chat's always loves some good sound alerts. It's a classic, you know, being able to make noises is good. Alright, I see the boop. Is it not gonna go through for some reason? Hold up. Let me play it. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, I saw it. I saw it in the corner of my eye. I saw that the boop was gonna income, but it was gonna be incoming. I can talk. And I didn't play for a while and I was panicked, but it's okay. We got the boop. And thanks for that, by the way. I love a little boop. Okay, chat. Let's think about this. I do wonder if I could use gel somehow for it, but I feel like probably portals are more likely to work somehow. Which cube do I want? I don't see actual lasers in the chamber anywhere, so I can't see it being too important which one I decide to use. So yeah, let's just use the redirection cube here. And boing! Watch as I'd like fall off the edge and die in the death water. I am going to save here just in case because I fear for my life, but yeah. Okay, so that area is tricky because it is not accessible from this other side of things, which is, you know, which is rough. but also it doesn't have easy access from the other side either. Where exactly does the panel go here again? Oh, it goes to the side there. Oh. Oh, but I would want it to be a push funnel on that. Oh, ooh, okay, so this is tricky. This is, Okay, because here's what I'm thinking, chat, right? So, this moves to the side, which is a good way to get over to here. But at the same time, it's not necessarily, like, the longest amount of time. So, with that thought process, there's a button down there that that turns into a push funnel, and then there's this up here. So but neither of them last long if I could like press that button, then run over here and get pulled up, and then come over and press this, and then place a portal there and do something. So that means that anything that I do is probably going to need some time and effort and work. Is there a way that I could set this up? Wait, no, and additionally, wait, hold on. Additionally, in addition to that, this one would be in the way. So, this looks more like a fling than a funnel issue. This looks more like a fling than a funnel issue. So I'm going to want to get over there and move the cube. Okay. Good plan, good plan, good plan. I'm gonna leave this here because I feel like that's still gonna be important. But I want to do something fun. I forgot they would have moved the orange portal. It was gonna, that was gonna be so fun, but no, don't worry about it. It's fine, don't worry about it. No, shh, don't worry about it, it's fine. What? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What? What did I do? What? What was that? No, it's my greatest fear. Breaking the game inexplicably. Okay, let's just hope that that was a one-time thing. That was just we were just being silly, chat. It was just a silly little moment of, it was just silly. I don't understand. Me neither, Karuja. Me neither. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. We're gonna do the thing that I was gonna do earlier that was gonna be cool, except I shot the portal too soon, so it wasn't that cool, but you know what? We did great. I don't know what happened. Me neither. I think you had the safety save. I know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I didn't have the safety save? Oh my goodness, that would have been a nightmare. Oh, okay. But the good news is that I did have the safety save. Now we see the violence inherent in the system. I do need this on. Hold on. No, I figured it out. Sorry, I was doing bad logic earlier. No. I do need it. Hold on, we're gonna do another fun thing. There we go. I just need to move the cube by use of the funnel first, and then, yep, okay. Because I do need to be up here when why did I travel so far over? So I mentioned earlier, when I was playing that one chamber that got sent in, you know, the, like, super surreal one? Like, my biggest fear as a player of games is that I'm going to break the game somehow in a way that I will not understand, that will then cause further problems that I will not understand. And, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of tapping into that right now because... But, you know what, it's fine. Let's just get this cube over there. It's all gonna be okay. Actually, let's set this up, like, right here so I waste no time on it. Thanks for the hunk. Ballistic elephant. I love a good honk in these trying times. Ta-da! And now the exit is opened. So that's really cool. Good job! We did it. But now, we do enter the next stage of the problem, which is that I do need both this and that, and the, button running at the same time. Because I need to get over there, and the way I've identified at the moment to get over there is to use... Here, let's start by getting over there and getting the funnel back up. Using the funnel and getting pushed over, which maybe that's wrong and incorrect, and I should look for a different, better solution. But at the moment, that's the solution that I've identified. So I'd love to take a look at that and see how we feel for it. My opinion? That's a good opinion to have. I am going to do another safety save here because I have no clue what's gone on or why I've broken everything in such an extreme way. But, yep. Safety save! Anyways, let's do some identification of things. So, doop 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 doop. If I do this, then, you know, that opens up, and if this was a push funnel, I could get pushed over there to the exit, right? Seems like a great way to, seems great. Quimby experiment broke the tested chamber ones? Yeah. I'm real English. The real English is in my chat right now? Oh my gosh, the real English language is talking to me? That's insane! Oh my gosh, what have I done to deserve this honor? Oh my gosh. Wow. The real English. So let's think, I think. Unless I need to figure out a gel thing somehow. Okay, huh. I don't think that this is going to be the solution. I'd just like to start by saying that, but if I could somehow, like, get gel inside of the funnel there, and then, and then press this button and get it to go across. I could drop gel right there. I don't think it'd be helpful to have gel right there, but, like, it sure would be an option, you know? So this is one square out. Like, I don't know. I'm not willing to say that that isn't a solution. I just don't know that it's the solution. Yes, you are real English. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This is wild. This is the greatest day of my life. But let's identify some problems with the way to solve this. Problem number 1. This is a pretty short window of time. So even if I get that started, then no. Additionally, like, I can't really get up super well here doing that. I mean, I guess. Hold on. I mean, I guess I could. I guess if I really workshopped it, I could, like, sprint over here and try and. I don't think I'm gonna make it. But, like, I could try and get up there. I'm sure if I timed everything properly, I could maybe even do it. There's a portable surface near the button. This button? That one? Oh, is there a portable surface? Oh, okay, that's a question. Yeah. Is the one with the cube? Yeah, there's a portable surface near here. So, hold on. I've sort of been messing around. I'd like to lay this out in a logic path. So, what I need is to get to the exit. obstacles in my way of getting to the exit are you know, it's tall. It's tall and there's no portable surfaces, so I can't just like get there. That's the one to activate. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So it's tall and it's tricky to get to. Possible solutions are if I could figure out some way to get Jill over here and then somehow like get a Jill jump from here over to there and then up. Possibly. I don't know that that's like a good solution and it would require several tricky things. Other solution is to somehow get so I get through over here, be up here while it's a push funnel, having this button down and then being able to jump into it and get carried across. That seems also not like a great solution. By the way, I got into Phoenix right games on my sister about the Ace Attorney trilogy. Oh, yo, I've been playing Ace Attorney off and on here. I was babysitting Chad Cat while playing it with her the other day. Okay. Let's thoughts. Thinking thoughts, consuming thoughts of brain. Is there a way I could have both buttons active at the same time? The problem with that is I'd have to, you know, come over here and press the button and then like end up over here. I guess I could. Let's try something. Honestly, let's try something out. What if I press the button here into a wrong portal? It was the wrong portal. It was the wrong, incorrect portal. I was supposed to do an orange portal there. Maybe a zombie with a sheep's brains. How did you know? How were you aware? Like, I could try and bounce my way up, but I don't think that that'll work very well. Like, there's no real way for me to gain a ton of momentum with that. Which is a big rip. Because that is a big rip. And it also just doesn't leave a lot of time for me to get. So the main problem that I'm contending with is that getting up requires time and like portal use and effort, which takes too long for the timer to run down. So unless I can find a way to figure something out with that, it looks like I'm going to have to look for a different solution. So one thing is, I could wait, no, that gets back to the button issue. I was saying I could like get blue gel into this, then turn it into a push funnel, and then come over here and move the thing. But I'd have to be up there to push the button. It always comes down to that gosh darn button. Like, why is it just gotta be a button like that? That's so weird, actually. That's so incorrect and wrong that it's such a button. Like, come on. Has it considered not being a button? Has it considered just simply being? Has it considered being? I want to get to the exit, but I need to figure out the path to it. Something I keep going back to is having the like big jump from here is nice. And I do kind of wonder if I could figure out a thing where I jump down from here into here, press the button, and then get back up. But I feel like I'd bonk and then not have the momentum anymore. Which is sad. You know, I don't want to lose my momentum. But yeah, so if I did like that, and then that. No, that wouldn't work. So if I did like, maybe I should not have done that first. Maybe I should not have done that first. Unless maybe I should have done that first. I don't know. Unless I can hit it on the way down. See, I can do that. but I bonk, so I lose momentum and couldn't get back up even if I had actually hit that properly. Interesting. I think I'm going to take a save while I'm at the top here because getting up every time is a lot. So quick save, yeah, quick save. I love saving quickly. Because the bonk, chat, the bonk is the issue. So I mean, I did it, but then I missed that button, and yeah, and then I can't get up anymore. I feel like Miminton. Words. I personally enjoy saying words for sure. Okay. Let's think some thoughts. Let's think those thoughts. I feel like I do need both of those conditions to be true to get here. I don't really see a world in which that is not the case. Finally, this is kind of finicky, but this is the only way I found to make it work. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Let's do... Let's see. Kind of want to try this again. One moment. Can I get gel on the ceiling? Can I get gel on the ceiling? I don't think it's tall enough. It's not tall enough, chat. No. Unless... Am I about to pull a no elements move on gel to... I think I am. Okay, wait, hold on. Yep. That certainly... If I bonk the ceiling now, it surely would send me back downward. You know? You know, let's try that out. Honestly, let's see what we've got with that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if that'll do something for me. Okay, ready? Portal. Nah, I missed. I missed my shot. I'm gonna take another quick save at the top this time with the gel. So that I can just go back easily if I miss. Every way is possible. I mean, in a certain philosophy, but I'm actually kind of a fan of the philosophy that every choice you make, like, locks in your choices so that, as you go, like, further, less choices are available to you because you've made choices that, like, close off. Like, sure, some choices open up other choices, but there's, like, an infinitely more amount of choices that you didn't make that, how did I miss that? I mean, I know it's difficult, but, like, ugh, nerd. What can I say? I like talking about philosophy. But yeah, the number of choices that you don't make every time is infinitely greater than the amount of choices that you do make. So every choice that you make, like, cuts off other choices, no matter how many more choices it creates. It's fine. No, I'm fine. Why do you ask? No, it's fine. It's fine. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I got it. I just didn't get it right. However, if I just simply hold on to this. If I simply shoot my blue portal better, so that next time I can get it properly. This is okay. This is okay. I can work with this. This is okay. I can work with this. It's okay. Maybe I need to shoot my orange portal better. It's okay. I can work with this. Oh, does it just restart the count? Okay, I need it to not restart the count. Okay, ready. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Are you This is fine. It's fine. I'll just shoot my blue portal the opposite direction. So that I fall to it the other way. Okay, get out. We got him. Chat, we got him. I did it. Yeah, I did it. I got him. That took, again, an unreal amount of effort, but we got him. Woo! Okay, well, thanks for sending that in, Courageous. That was a good chamber. Oh, we quimmed it everywhere and then finally quimmed the chamber. I certainly did. Oof, gosh. So I know that there's, like, some more chambers in the queue, and I'd love to do them, but I really do gotta go. Because I gotta get ready for work, guys. Imagine having a job. It's kind of weird, kind of sad, kind of cringe, but unfortunately I have to commit cringe for, like, life reasons. Tally needs to eat food, you know? My dog needs sustenance. So I am gonna put you guys on the frog screen and grab some jazz while we close things down. Like, remember, yeah. Thanks for coming today, everyone. I hope you all had a good time. Is the jazz loud enough? Jazz might be a bit quiet. It's maybe a bit quiet. I'll just turn it up. I hope you guys had a good time with all the things that happened today. Sent us to a portal. Yeah, I want to send you guys to some doing community chambers if possible. I will be back on Monday. I stream Monday through Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern for the most part, but Monday streams, this is important to mention, Monday streams are late night streams. So that is at like 10 p.m. Eastern. But we'll see. The late night streams are just sort of always a little bit of what do I want to do kind of thing. Is the frog's name Michigan J? No one's named, we call this frog, Rock Frog for the most part. The frog's name could be Michigan J. I've never asked, I guess. Looks like a gorb to me. There's could be one case where, everyone just, oh, Tally's barking. Okay, I really gotta go. This could be a case where everyone just names the frog what you guys want to be, what you want to be named, you know? What is the frog's name? Good question. Alright, so no one that I follow is doing community chambers, so we will pull up the Portal 2 tab to see if we can just find anyone doing it. Oh yeah, Tally's barking. She bark. She's a dog, she bark. You know? If you guys know anyone who's doing community chambers or have some to suggest, then I'd definitely be open to that. I wish to, yeah, I just want to send you guys to people doing cool things. I see a lot of people doing co-op. Some people doing the campaign. Is this a... No, that's a co-op. No, why is no one doing community chambers? Please, I desire the community chambers. No, please, unless is that... No, that also kind of looks like co-op. Unless, is it? Is it? Chat, it's so tricky. It's so tricky sometimes. Okay, I'm just gonna see what this person is doing. Let's see. I can't quite tell yet because I got an ad and I have to wait through that. Oh no, they are doing test chambers. Yo, okay, alright, we are gonna send you out to this person. Cool. Chat, we got him. Alright. So, I'm gonna send you guys, can't find anyone? No, this person's doing it looks like. Yeah, I'll be back Monday, but for now, I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and, you know, just kind of just good times. Drink some water, eat some food, go outside if you can, you know, and be kind to this person. I haven't, like, fully checked them out, so I hope they're a cool friend, but, if they're not, I'm sorry, but if they are, please consider, like, following, hanging around, saying hi. You guys are always, like, really nice to me, so I'd appreciate if you extended that to other streamers. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday. I'll see you guys then. Have fun. Bye.